let's do this.
Let's do it.
Huh? Let's do this. Let's do this.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
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 I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level.
Give your head a Mountain Dew kickstart.
Only the elite come to play at the Tournament of Nations.
This is spectacular.
USA, Australia, Sunday at 7 Eastern on FS1.
Welcome back. We are joined by the captain, Alex Morgan. Congratulations on your 4th career hat trick. What a game for you. It seems like this road to France is really getting started off on the right foot.
Yeah, this is such a great tournament for us to prepare for the qualifiers coming up in October. I mean, 3 very different teams, so we start off on a good note.
Alex, we've talked about this before, the chemistry that you and Megan Rapinoe have, and it keeps getting better and stronger. How does that feel, and what do you need to do to make sure it keeps on going?
I mean, it's working right now. Me and Pino are just connecting, and I feel like she's super unpredictable, but I read her really well, and so she just puts the ball in good spots, and I try to put them away for her, and she gets some of her own as well, which is great.
Yeah, it's great. Takeaways from Japan in this game leading into a big game, a rematch game against Australia.
Yeah, I think we played well, and obviously Japan is a team that's going to possess the ball well. I'm not sure of the numbers, but I feel like a lot of times we were defending, and sometimes we weren't sure at the time that we were going to get the ball, the time they were going to turn it over. But when they did, I feel like we took advantage of that, and we're really good on the counter, and I feel like we exercised that today really well, and kind of stayed in it defensively. So really proud of the girls for doing that and staying in it, because it's not easy kind of going side to side sometimes.
Mm-hmm. And we really saw a big explosion and turnaround from this team in the second half. What did you like about the adjustments your team made heading into the second 45?
Yeah, I think it was great. I think we had great energy. We kind of kept the ball a lot more, and obviously just to seal off the win, after they got that second goal, we went into more of a 5-back, and after that, I feel like we just controlled the game from there. So it was a good way to close out the game, and the subs who came on were great.
Well, Alex, thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations on picking up this win.
Thanks.
Well, Leslie, let's jump straight into highlights, which Alex Morgan's in quite a few of them.
Yeah, we talk about transition moments and Kristen Press taking advantage, going 1v1. Megan Rapinoe sees an oncoming Alex Morgan, the weight of her pass, the timing of her pass, easy finish for Alex Morgan. And again, Lindsey Horan finds a wide open Crystal Dunn, who serves a great ball. And Emily Sana, I like her choice here, takes her time, sees an Alex Morgan running into the box. Alex makes this look way too easy and just flicks it across far post. And Tobin Heath doing incredible things out there. You know what she's going to do, but she continues to do them. Goes end lines. Alex Morgan gets a little bit of a break off of the Japanese defender and just slams that one home. She just keeps on scoring and scoring.
Well, that was fun to watch. We're heading back out to the field because we've got Megan Rapinoe. What a game for the U.S. What impressed you about what your team did today?
I mean, to put 4 on a really good team like that is always impressive. Obviously, Alex with the hat trick is pretty impressive. I like the way that we attacked today. I thought we created a lot of chances and held on to the ball a little bit more. So we're looking to build on this one heading into the next game.
What impressed you? Hey, Megan, it's Leslie.
Hi.
What impressed you about Japan? Any surprises out there, or?
I'm just always impressed by how they find 1 millimeter of space, get in it, make the pass, turn. I'm like, we're there, and they're just making all these passes. Their possession is unbelievable. The way they move the ball, the way that they move around the field is just always impressive. And obviously, putting 2 on us today, that's not something that we want. So props to them for that. It was a very good game on their end.
We talked to Alex about just the chemistry and partnership that you have formed, but I want to hear from you. You know, why is it continuing to work, and what do you need to continue to do to keep on that chemistry going heading into qualifiers in Paris?
I just think we see the game very similar. I think the ball comes out to me quite a bit in space, and I know what runs Alex is going to make. I know the way that she likes the ball, so she's so good in front of the box. It makes my job really easy. I just try to get her in space and set her up. She makes great runs, kind of coming off the back shoulders of those defenders, and it's really hard when you kind of put those balls in behind. And then obviously her speed in the box, that little burst of energy that she has to get away from defenders. You know, those little balls slip through. She always gets on the end of those.
Now, it was a great game, but when you look back, what would you like to see cleaned up heading into Sunday?
Well, the 2 goals, obviously. I think the second one, Yeah, I mean, that's kind of one of those ones, a little bit of a shot cross kind of thing. But the first goal going right through us, I think we had a few little miscommunications with our center backs, both stepping at the same time. We need a little bit more cover. So defensively, I think we can clean up a little bit in there. And I think offensively, just more patience. I think that's something that we can always have more of. We're such an attacking-minded team and a transition-minded team. We love to get out in transition, but we need to understand better when it's on and when it's not, save our legs a little bit, but also just get better chances throughout the game.
Well, congrats on picking up the win, and thank you so much for joining us, Megan.
Thanks,
Thank
Megan.
you. Bye, ladies.
Bye. Well, Leslie, let's take a closer look at Megan Rapinoe's goal now.
Well, yeah, Megan Rapinoe does a nice job facing up, taking 1v1. This is where the U.S. finds success, a little 1v2. She gets a little lucky with that reflection, and she is just on fire, finishing. It's clean. She tricks a goalkeeper, goes near post, and this celebration.
I love it.
She's just confident, and she is just so good on the ball right now and seeing it everywhere. She's playing out of her mind.
And that's what this team needs. So what was your overall take on this game from the U.S.?
Yeah, I would say the first half was solid, but the second half is really where you saw this team grow. They've got the dynamic players, they've got versatile players, but what are they going to do with that? Having that complete performance, not giving up 2 goals. This team has to get a clean sheet, especially going into an Australia team that will capitalize and punish their mistakes, especially in the back line between Abby Dahlkemper and Tierna Davidson.
Well, that's what these games are for. It's going to be fun to see what they can do on Sunday. We have 316 days left on the road to France, and there are bound to be some bumps along the way. Coming up, insider Grant Wall joins us with some news from Team USA. Don't miss this.
The new McCafe Cold Brew Frappe and Frozen Coffee. The strong, smooth taste of cold brew coffee, ice blended into a rich, creamy drink. It's colder than cold brew. And now get any small McCafe for only $2.
Let me tell you something, Mean Gene. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna leave it all on the mat. Cause that's what I do when I get it done so I can do it. Yeah! I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level.
Give your head a Mountain Dew kickstart.
It's big. Real big. Sharkfest is so big, it's everywhere. Not 1 week of sharks, but 2 weeks of sharks. Sharkfest, a 2-week wild event, continues tomorrow at 8 on Nat Geo Wild.
The FIFA Women's World Cup in France is just 316 days away, of course. We'll have all the action for you with every match live on Fox and FS1. Now, some exciting times ahead for women's soccer, but now we'd like to welcome in Sports Illustrated senior writer and Fox Sports contributor Grant Wall. Now, Grant, thanks for coming on. Some people might have been surprised not to see Carly Lloyd in the starting lineup today. What's likely to be her role with this team moving forward?
Well, Alex, Carly's role has changed since she was the star player in World Cup 2015, but Jill Ellis told me recently that it's premature to decide right now what Carly Lloyd's role will be with the team over the next year with Women's World Cup looming. Ellis said that she's likely to have a conversation with Lloyd after World Cup qualifying in October that's similar to the conversation that Ellis had with Abby Wambach ahead of World Cup 2015 about her role. Ellis said that Lloyd is still capable of producing some special moments in big games, but she also wants to be smart about how she uses Lloyd, who's 36 now, in games. Is it possible that Lloyd might not be included on the World Cup roster? Maybe, but as long as she's willing to accept a reduced role, it sounds like she'll have a spot on that World Cup roster.
Now, in terms of this current U.S. roster, what's the latest you're hearing concerning Jaylene Hinkle?
Yeah, Jaylene Hinkle was called into this current camp, but then was cut this week as they reduced the roster to 23 players. It was the first time that Hinkle had been called into a U.S. camp since she refused a call-up on religious grounds, saying that she couldn't support the LGBT situation where the team was wearing rainbow numbers to support LGBT issues. Now, what's interesting is that I was told that the U.S. players weren't actually bothered by Hinkle's inclusion. They had no significant concerns there. They're actually more concerned about online bullying that Hinkle was receiving. In the end, she was cut from the roster. U.S. Soccer said that was for performance reasons.
And finally, there's news regarding a new position within U.S. Soccer and the women's national team. What can you tell us about that?
Well, earlier this year, U.S. Soccer created new general manager positions for the men's side and for the women's side. They hired Ernie Stewart recently for the men's side.
Okay.
Now I'm being told that it will be likely October or November when a women's GM will be hired. At one point, U.S. Soccer, I'm told, was considering waiting until after the Women's World Cup to hire a GM, but there was some internal pushback from people on the board saying, no, you actually need to hire this thing sooner rather than later. This position for GM on the women's side, I'm told, will also be a publicly posted position, so they're trying to cast as wide a net as possible.
Well, thank you very much, Grant. Now, Leslie, does this timing of bringing on a general manager for the women's team make sense?
Absolutely. This is a huge year. Assuming that they qualify and heading into France, if they're implementing on the men's side, why wouldn't they on the women's side? It's going to help the communication between the players, the federation, and the coach. And the coach is going to have a strong relationship with the GM in terms of preparation and needs that they need to have heading into Paris. So for me, absolutely it makes sense. And if it's happening on the men's side, it absolutely has to happen on the women's side.
Well, hopefully we see it happen. Now, after the break, we turn to the U.S. Women's U20 national team, who have recently arrived in France for their World Cup coming up next month on FS1. It's a good thing to be sitting next to someone who scored in the inaugural version of this tournament. Leslie's wisdom is next.
Sunday on FS1. Carly Lloyd. What a goal from Lloyd! Crystal Dunn, Alex Morgan. Go Morgan! And the U.S. women's national team face off against Japan, Brazil, and defending champion Australia. The Tournament of Nations, USA, Australia, Sunday at 7 Eastern on FS1.
The future of women's soccer is on display as the FIFA U20 Women's World Cup kicks off August 5th right here on FS1. First, Mexico takes on Brazil at 7:20 Eastern. Then at 10:20, the defending champions North Korea take on the Three Lions of England. The U.S. kick off their U20 World Cup against Japan on August 6th and 1:20 Eastern on FS2. They then face Paraguay August 9th, also at 1:20 Eastern, and the Stars and Stripes round off the group stage August 13th against Spain at 7:20 a.m. Eastern. Now, Leslie, you played in the Youth World Cup. What is that experience like?
I mean, it's amazing to win a youth championship with your teammates to help prepare you for that full national team is incredible. And a lot of my teammates here played on the national team. Heather O'Reilly, Lindsay Tarpley, Megan Kakadalis, Ashlyn Harris, who's in goal for us, who's on this team, Rachel Bueller. I can go on and on to be able to give this experience to players at an early age. And here's Lindsay Tarpley, one of the best goal scorers ever to play for our country. To win this championship is the best stepping stone you can have heading into this full national team. Coaches want young players to experience that pressure on the world stage at an early age. And that's why so many players succeed on the women's national team level, is because they've done it at the youth level.
Okay, what do you remember most? Do you have a favorite moment?
Yeah, beating Canada in front of 60,000 fans. The whole stadium was red and white, and we just pretended that they were American fans because it was red and white, but they were all for Canada except for our small little USA family cheering section.
So you believe that it has a crucial point in building a player to get ready for the national level?
Absolutely. The experience, the pressure, dealing with injuries, your roles, embracing a starting role or maybe not a starting role, all those things that you talk about and you want a player to have, those are the closest opportunity they can have before an Olympics or a World Cup at the senior level. So for a lot of coaches are looking at those youth teams to see how they perform, and it's also a smoother transition to the full team because you're playing against the best teams in the world, you're playing at a faster pace, stronger girls, so that transition is so seamless playing on the youth national teams.
Oh, that's so exciting. I love hearing your insight, too. It's always so fun to watch. But, guys, the World Cup in France is just 316 days away. Now, don't forget, we'll have all the action for you right here on the Fox family of networks. We've got the final 2 U.S. matches from the Tournament of Nations for you right here on FS1. Jill Ellis's side next take on Australia on Sunday, July 29th at 7 p.m. Eastern. And the Stars and Stripes close it out Thursday, August 2nd against Brazil with coverage starting at 8:30. So the U.S. walk away with all 3 points in their opening match and sit atop the standings thanks to Alex Morgan's hat trick. Megan Rapinoe tacked on another as the United States finished 4-2 winners over Japan. But that's going to do it for us today. For JP Delacamera, Allie Wagner, and Leslie Osborne, I'm Alex Curry. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you Sunday.